I have this monitor stand that has a proprietary mounting bracket and I want to convert the mount to a VESA compatible 100mm mount. I'm thinking it looks simple enough, but I'll see if that's the case. Next. To convert the new stand to a 100mm VESA mount, I'm going to use one of the brackets I created in February of 2020 for my PVC dual-stacked monitor stand. Both are already designed for 100mm, so I have only to attach one of them to the new stand. I'll start by removing one of the mounting brackets from my PVC stand. The bolt in the middle of the bracket holds it in place, but there's also a nut that prevents the bolt from coming loose. I ended up removing the PVC plug to make it easier to unscrew the bolt from the nut. Dismantling the new stand was a lot easier. The 4 screws in the center of the mounting bracket was all that held the bracket to the stand. With the bracket removed, I could now measure up how the VESA bracket will attach. I'm using the proprietary bracket as a template to mark the bolt holes onto the VESA bracket. It's a bit off-center, but I don't think that should cause any problems. I did add some lines using a T-rule so I could get as much accuracy as possible for center punching where the bolt holes are to be drilled. The new stand uses these 3 raised dots to orient the bracket correctly. I won't need them, so we'll be grinding them off. To prep for drilling the holes that will mount my VESA bracket to the stand, I'm laying out all the bits I need so I can switch from one bit to the next as I continuously drill the holes larger and larger. Because I don't have a drill press to drill accurately positioned holes, the next best thing is to start with a very small bit, then work my way through all the bits in my set until I reach the size I need. This is a very tedious way of drilling a hole, but the holes do end up positioned exactly where they need to be. Looking over the results of my progressive drilling, the final position of the holes are almost exactly on the crosshair lines I initially drew as a guide. Attaching the VESA bracket to the stand will use the same 4 bolts that held the proprietary bracket in place. These are countersink bolts, so they'll stick out a little, but that should be fine since my VESA mount has spacers where the monitor attaches to prevent the bolt heads from obstructing the monitor's installation. I don't have a monitor to test fit on this stand, but I know for sure that the bracket will fit a standard 100mm monitor mount. I used this same bracket for some years at work, so the fit shouldn't be a problem. I'm glad I didn't have to toss this monitor stand due to its unusable proprietary mount. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section down below. That's all I have for now, and I'll catch you in the next video.